So we are at Coles, new Coles, no cash machines at all. Coles in Brisbane. I love how they try to say that it's live local. There's nothing local about Coles at all, but anyway, live local, no cash machines, and yeah.
Australia is slowly shifting towards being cash-free. More than $1 billion worth of notes have disappeared from circulation in the past 12 months. It follows the Commonwealth Bank's decision to start trialling cashless branches across Sydney. Economists say a cashless society will hurt criminals on the black market, but will make life more difficult for the elderly who rely on notes and coins.
Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well. Peace and blessings with all sincerity to the hopeful elect. It's Zachariah coming at you with another lesson, and Lord's willing it be edifying. So I have an article here from the Daily Mail, which is entitled, Commonwealth Bank Customer Confronts Teller Over Cashless Stores. And now NAB is going cashless. Now, when you read this title and also hear about all these retail establishments throughout the four corners of the earth going cashless, you should know that this is a caveat leading to the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip spoken of in Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And I'm going to grab that real quick. Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, who? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the self-proclaimed white man. Okay, the nobles of the house of Edom, the elites, the Gettys, the Rothschilds, the DuPonts, these elite banking families, the ones that pull the strings behind the curtain. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right. And this mark, which you should know by now, is this instrument right here. Okay, the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, which prophecy tells us is going to be made mandatory worldwide. Okay. So back to this article. And matter of fact, let's just stick with the article for now. Staff at a new Commonwealth Bank branch have told a Daily Mail Australian reporter that she could not withdraw cash inside as the big banks continue to limit access to physical money. National Australian Bank has joined ANZ and the Commonwealth in the trend of opening cashless branches, and interviews with members of the public show most people are concerned about the restrictions on being able to access their own money on their own terms. All right, which they should be. All right, and this is a little video right here. Let's see if it'll play. Salakia. Looks like they got an advertisement. I'll try to fast forward it.
Hi, how are you? I don't have my card. I just need to get some money out.
We don't do cash in this branch. We are specialist center.
You don't do cash?
Yes.
So I can't get cash from here?
This specific branch. That's right.
So how do I get money out?
Do you have app, Combank app?
No, I don't have my phone. I don't have my phone or my card on me.
Then you need to go to the normal branch, the one across Josh Street.
So I can't get money out from here? Is this the bank?
Center. We are the bank, but
yeah.
we are specialist center.
So there's no cash?
That's right. We are a specialist center. We only handle like a personal account,
Okay.
business account, home loan inquiry.
Yeah.
We do have ATM.
And is there a limit on the ATM?
If you need to have the app. If
Yeah.
you have the app, you can withdraw up to 500.
So is it a bank or no?
It is a bank, but it is
There's
a
no money.
specialist center bank.
Oh no.
Yeah. So
All right. So as you can see, all right. And let's see if there's more in this article. I'm going to read this little bit right here. It says customers also become at the mercy of technical problems, unable to pay for anything during periods when their bank suffers any technical problems. It's crazy. It's our money, and we still
A series of
need
complaints
to
made,
and want to.
the
Salakia.
earliest of which on this page was 2012.
It's crazy. It's our money, and we still need to and want to be able to use cash, one frustrated bank customer told Daily Mail Australia when interviewed on the streets. What right does the bank have to say we can only transact the way they want us to transact? It's all about fees. They want everyone using EFT POS so they can skim off the little fee which goes to their billions of profit every year. All right. So that remind me, while I was reading this article, a quote that the Elder Apostle Gabar always brings up by Meyer Amschel Rothschild, which reads, "Give me control of a nation's money, and I care not who makes the laws." Right. Hey, if a person controls your money, they control you. They can manipulate you. They can make you do whatever they want you to do, pretty much. And it's no coincidence that Australia had one of the worst C911 lockdowns in the world. Okay, the way they treated its citizens when it came to the mandates that were passed and forcing them to do certain things. You know, let me refresh your memory real quick.
So I just said, look, I don't consent to this. I don't understand why I can't just self-isolate at home like a lot of other people are doing. And they just said, we've just been told from higher up where to take you, and that's all that there is.
So Howard Springs is the biggest COVID camp in Australia, isn't it? It's a
Correct,
huge network of cabins that is built to house potentially infected people.
Yeah, so they are literally bringing in now hundreds of people that are of close contact or that have COVID. So it doesn't even matter if you test negative on your first test, your second or your third. They need to, because you're a close contact, you have to stay in there for 14 days, no matter what.
So let's get back to this situation at your house. So these two policemen, what is the choice they give you exactly? Come with us.
Checking in on a positive case at Greystanes, police in full PPE as they break the news to Gabriel Chalub. He's off to a health hotel.
I went and got tested for peace of mind. Didn't get a text message that I'm positive or negative, and about a week after, I've got police calling me. So I don't know, maybe it's a mix-up.
Confused but happy to comply, the concreter heads off for an indefinite stay.
All good?
Thank you.
Beautiful. You're right.
This is an elder.
This is an Indigenous elder. You are doing cultural genocide.
This is genocide. You are all going to pay for this.
Yeah, but you can't leave your balcony to go to the fence to talk to somebody else. That's what's obvious, yeah?
So if I was at that balcony...
We always say there has to be lines everywhere drawn, yeah? And one of the lines is you cannot leave a balcony and you cannot go to someone else. Where it makes no sense, where it doesn't seem right to you, that is the line, and that's what the law is, yeah? And that's how it goes, yeah?
The law?
Well, the show direction.
There's a law that says
show
that.
direction, yep, there's a show direction, yeah? And how the behaviour must be done, especially in this area, because it's much more highly infectious and likely to have infected people, yeah?
Highly infectious when all of us people are negative.
So far, the risk is still very high, yeah? Just while you're here, can we just do that? Otherwise, the next time it's a $5,000 fine. We don't want to do that.
It's a $5,000 fine if what?
If you breach again.
If I walk out onto that path.
Without your mask on, for no reason other than the rule.
If I cross that yellow line,
Saying that you've broken the rule.
that I've broken the rule, I will be issued with a $5,000 fine.
That's correct.
Right.
We could even do that now, but we're giving the warning first. Have a chat with you because it's a big fine. Rather just do the right thing, yeah? Like I said, I'm not here to fight with you.
Yeah.
I don't want to fight with you.
Yeah.
I just want everybody to do the right thing, and unfortunately it's my job to make sure they do. I don't care the ins and outs. It's got nothing to do with me. I'm just here to make sure the rules are adhered to, yeah?
So what did that experience make you think? Like, what was your feeling about being in that situation with those people in control of your every movement?
Oh, it's horrible. It's a horrible feeling. You feel like you're in prison. You feel like you've done something wrong. It's inhumane what they're doing. Like, you are so small. They just overpower you.
So just a quick trip down memory lane. And all these things have been conditioning the people. Okay? Putting the people in a state of mind of comply. Comply. Even when the things that they're saying doesn't make any sense, the people still comply. No pushback. Now imagine how much easier them handling the lockdowns and having the citizens to be obedient would have been if they controlled their resources to food, to shelter, to be able to turn it on and off at the drop of a dime. Let's get a precept. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Right. You know, making these prophecies plain. How much more plain can it get? We read Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. We give you an actual image, a picture of the mark of the beast. The Lord is telling you what it is through his words. It says, for the vision, okay, the vision is the prophecies. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Right. This being made mandatory is not going to tarry any longer, man. And all the prophecies that are left, which is only a handful. All right. There will be a mandatory implementation of this chip. And without this chip in your hands or in your forehead or somewhere on your body, you are not going to be able to buy or sell. You are not going to be able to get food.
Very strange. This is Whole Foods Market.
They scan your stuff in your bag, right?
So you can't even walk into Whole Foods unless you go through this machine? I need my own QR code. How do I get my own QR code? How do I get my own QR code? I have to have my own QR code to come into Whole Foods?
You don't have to stand in line when you leave.
What do they do? They just what?
It just knows you have it because it scans it.
It knows you have products?
Yeah, it's the Wi-Fi or whatever it is. It scans your products.
Whoa. And this is the future of grocery stores? Whoa.
Dude, we had 10 minutes and then we got 5.
Entire store automated.
Oh, y'all check this out. Took my daughter to see the Polar Express, and this is what I seen.
This is a vending machine gas station. I'm talking about there's no workers. It's literally a vending machine. Whatever you need, 24 hours. Yeah, I'm talking about they got everything you need.
So once again, all roads lead to the Charagma. All right. So let's get another precept. I know I had a lot of clips. I didn't want to make it too long. So we'll get 2 more precepts and then we'll end it. This is Luke 21 and 15. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist, right? Okay? These prophecies coming to pass right in front of your eyes. You know, when it happens, what are you going to be able to say? You're going to be speechless. All you can say is, you know, hey, a prophet was among me. Them guys that were on the corner in them dresses were right. With them dresses with the fringes on them. They were right. Every word that came out of their mouth was right. Because it's not our words. It's the words of the Lord. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Okay? And we'll end it with this precept right here. This is Ezekiel chapter 12 and verse 25. For I am the Lord Yahweh. I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged, for in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word and will perform it, saith the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. All right, so Lord's willing, this was edifying. Shalom, Israel.